The fuck is wrong with y'all two?
Yes.
Hold on, let me look at y'all. Hold on.
Hey, stick them through your mask.
It doesn't. They're kind of close to the eyes.
He tried. He was gonna poke his eye. You'll poke your eye out, Ralphie.
Yeah, that won't work.
Y'all are on some other bullshit today.
All the bullshit.
Fucking my neighbor upstairs pretty much died. He's a vegetable.
Jesus.
Y'all are fucking looking like a bunch of clowns right now. We got Rey Mysterio on one side. We got fucking Kylo Ren over here on the other. It's not the broadsword, so it doesn't count.
Hold on, I got one. I'm a if I can unlock my damn phone.
I don't think Face Unlock's gonna work right now.
No, it's definitely not going to. It tried, but it's not going to.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on here?
I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
Oh jeez.
Me and you served our country.
You might know this, Dave. Dalton, you're not gonna recognize this shit.
Oh, I'll fuck off then.
Wow. Wow. Well, welcome back to the Department of Nerd podcast.
What the fuck? I'm trying to tear this bitch apart.
Why are you mad? I told you we were recording.
I can see now.
Oh no, Rey Mysterio's been identified.
Oh wait a minute, hold on, I got another one.
Oh god. What the
This
fuck?
one.
What the fuck is going on here?
There we go.
Oh, sweet Jesus, you look like the Ultimo Dragon.
Hold on, let's see if. Nope. Definitely
You
not
got
gonna
it. I believe in you.
No, because I'm not trying to break my glasses.
Or poke his eyeballs out.
Why'd you put your glasses on first?
Oh,
Now,
dude, it's like right against my fucking face.
I believe in you.
I do not. Sweet G. Why did you even buy those?
Because.
Quarantine?
Yep.
I just want you to know this was a 5-minute conversation with me and him on the side without you.
Wow.
There we go.
I appreciate it. I feel super included.
The glasses are under the mask.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking dumb.
I don't even know what we're fucking talking about today.
A Black Widow Taskmaster?
Not even fucking close. Iron Man 3 and Captain America Winter Soldier.
And time travel.
There will be no time travel.
But I guarantee you we can... Wait, Iron Man, what was the second one?
Captain America Winter Soldier, the first two movies of Phase 2.
Okay.
The fuck's wrong with you?
You were my NCO for a year.
It's true.
You know what we got done? Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Danny did everything. Where's Danny?
Oh.
He deserves a lot.
I miss Danny.
Give him a Bronze Star of Valor for that shit.
No.
This is fogging up really bad in here.
Why are you the way that you are? Anyway, let's get into it. We're talking about Iron Man 3 and Captain America the Winter Soldier, the first two movies to kick off Phase 2. Phase 2 was the shortest phase of all of them because Ant-Man, while it is still recognized as part of Phase 2, came after Avengers Age of Ultron, so I'm marking that as Phase 3.
You just can't make up the rules.
It's not how this works. It's after Avengers Age of Ultron, so if we use Avengers to close out phases, then oh my god. Yeah, it's not going to work.
It won't stay.
You know, I had 3 bourbons while I was waiting for you guys. Well, I say 3 bourbons, but it was 3 full glasses of bourbon. So, like,
How much of the bottle is left?
I drank a third of the bottle.
You're fine.
I feel pretty good.
You're going to feel better in a minute.
I didn't realize that I was going to be coming into this, and I was like, you know what? Don't make another drink because you got a show to do. You got a professional podcast to do.
Professional.
Yeah. Well, fucking look at us now.
We haven't even got on the topic yet.
Not even fucking close.
No, you've mentioned that it's going to be Iron Man 3 and Captain America Winter Soldier.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Scarlett Johansson?
I didn't realize that I was going to need more alcohol for this. So thanks for that, guys.
He's got the mask back on.
Why?
I mean, if he's
drunk, he's like, he's doing it again. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's out of reach, so we're done. What the fuck?
I got nothing.
Hold on, let me get the other one.
How we're not famous yet is fucking
one.
beyond me.
Huh?
How we're not famous yet is beyond me.
No, I figured out exactly why we're not famous.
Because of the past, however minutes. The past 9 minutes and 23 seconds is why we're not famous.
Has it really been that long?
We've been recording for 6:45.
I got 9:40.
Well, that's how long the call's been active. We've been recording for just under 7 minutes.
He's right.
Give me the fucking stink eye, please. Because that's really going to change anything.
Fuck you, Dave.
There you go. Deep throat in the microphone again. Your esophagus missed that long black piece of fucking equipment right there. Whoa.
That's racist.
All right. Okay. All right.
I like how he's looking at you like you're right beside him.
See, the way I see it, he's looking at you like, what the fuck is he doing? That's how it looks to me.
So my camera's over here. The screen is over here that shows you two. I was looking away from you.
Well, for me, my view, it looks
Fine.
like you're looking at. Looks like you're looking at Dalton like, what the fuck is he doing?
That's what it looked like. He was looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wall, because right now I'm getting more out of that than I am you two.
You need some of these. You need these things.
Why?
Iron Man 3.
All right. So
All right.
we kick off Iron Man 3. It's a flashback to.
It's a flashback to 1999 New Year's Eve.
Yes, and there are 2 people that he talks to. One of them being Jensen, which we saw in Iron Man 1.
Correct.
Which has been a very big part of the Iron Man origin story, no matter which era it's done in. The other person he's talking to is Dr. Wu. Now, Dr. Wu does not have any correlation to Iron Man in the comics. However, in 2015's Amazing Spider-Man #1, Dr. Wu shows up. So this was a nod to the comic book version of Dr. Wu.
But what does he do?
In the comics, basically, I don't know. I don't fucking know. No, he worked as the head of Parker Industries biotech division.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Parker Industries? Peter Parker?
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't read the comics. We've been over this.
I didn't read all the comics. Do you know how many comics there are? There's so many comics.
There's at least
this
3.
many.
At least. Jesus. The next one, Aldrich Killian and Maya Hansen, they both appeared in 2005's Iron Man #1 as the creators of Extremis. Hansen was basically how she appeared in the movie. Basically, Extremis is an antivirus that functioned like a new super soldier serum. Aldrich Killian in the movie was very different than the Aldrich Killian from the comics, though.
Oh, shit. I do know that.
Let's see.
See, here's the thing I don't get. With the Extremis shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You grew a girl's arm back, but it didn't fix her face.
Because...
They're both pre-existing.
I don't know. Maybe it's just to grow back limbs. It's not to fix blemishes. It's not a cosmetic thing.
Well,
it's
why you have it, it is, but I guess after.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. In the comics, Aldrich Killian had nothing to do with the creation of AIM. He first appeared in 1966's Strange Tales number 146. AIM was created in World War II as Hydra's weapons research division.
They missed out on that.
After decades of being weird, evil beekeepers, AIM, which had structured itself as a corporation, was bought out by Avenger and former New Mutant Roberto da Costa and became a branch of the Avengers, then the U.S. government. Apparently those comic stories are pretty excellent.
Why wouldn't they put that in the movie? Even just mention it, like we're waiting on AIM for these weapon plans or these weapon developments. You know what I mean?
Because I don't know.
Time travel.
Yep. The main armor in this movie is Mark 42. Besides being the answer, 42 also has history in Marvel Comics and Civil War. The 42nd idea that Iron Man, Hank Pym, and Mr. Fantastic came up with following the explosion at the Stanford School was a negative zone gulag for people who didn't comply with the Superhero Registration Act. So to understand Mark 42, go read the Civil War comic.
I ain't got that time.
Okay. Well, if you weren't too busy watching episode 9 3 times in 2 days, you might have that time.
He's not even arguing it. He's like...
Obviously, the Mandarin... The Mandarin version in the movie is way different than the Mandarin version in the comics.
It's fucking trash.
Very trash. Hopefully, when they come out with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, we'll get a better understanding of the real Mandarin.
I found those notes. They're on my dresser, by the way, for 2 years in the future.
For
10 rings that Omar had. Yeah. Just letting you guys know.
Do you want to get them? Because why not?
Okay.
I mean, this movie had a lot to do with the Ten Rings, so why not? So here's an Easter egg.
His little flip book.
You're laughing. I can't hear you, so I can only assume you're insulting me. So fuck y'all.
No,
we're talking about your little flip book.
Talking about the flip book.
Shang-Chi, 10 Rings, origin of how 10 Rings became an evil organization. How did they become that way? That's the only notes I had.
Yeah, that's about what that notebook's good for.
You walked away from that.
Best believe I have about 30 different socials in there for running people, because I'm not a cop. But yeah, that was the first time.
What the fuck is going on right now? Dalton, why were you typing to me on Snapchat?
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I dropped my phone, I think, and it swiped, and it, you know.
Allegedly. All right, so this Easter egg is pretty cool because we talked about this a couple weeks ago. We know that Stan Lee is Uatu the Watcher.
No one knows that.
It just says that we do. So that means New York One morning anchor Pat Kiernan, who plays himself in not only the MCU but a bunch of other bullshit, has to be Access, the character who prevented the Marvel and DC universes from merging into one extremely shitty comic universe back in 1996.
I don't think he's a watcher.
It literally just said he's a watcher.
Where?
Yeah. What website?
It is denofgeek.com.
I don't know about that. It's not reliable unless it's on Reddit.
In the Iron Man 3 Easter egg section.
Wasn't it like an opinion column where anybody can write some bullshit?
Opinion column?
So anyway, Iron Patriot. Like Aim and the Mandarin, movie Iron Patriot is quite different from the comics. James Rhodes never donned the Iron Patriot until after this movie came out. Instead, in the comics, Norman Osborn was the first to wear the armor as part of his scam shield replacement following the Secret Invasion. Later, after Osborn's unmasking as a psychopath, Yinsen's daughter took up the armor as a member of Sunspot's new AIM/Avengers team.
Huh.
I did not know that. Fun little...
Hold on, Omar. You look very confused or missing a chromosome or got an extra one there. What's going on?
Wow.
Nothing. It's just the beer talking.
You weren't even talking.
Talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wow, okay. So fun little thing to lampshade in the movie's Happy and Pepper interactions. In the comics, they were married for decades.
He would crush her.
Interesting. Speaking of Pepper, Tony tracks his Mark 42 armor to her in this movie, but in the comics, he made her an entirely separate suit of her own, Rescue, which debuted in 2009's Invincible Iron Man number 10. It was a protective suit that had no effective offensive weaponry, which we ended up seeing in Avengers Endgame.
But it did have
offensive
weaponry.
Tony's Hall of Armors has a long comic history. But we really saw this get going in the films, in Avengers, which saw him welding cables underwater in a specially crafted suit. Some notable armors that make their debuts here are the black stealth suit, referencing Iron Man stealth armor first introduced in 1982. The Silver Centurion armor debuted in 1985. Heavy lifting suit, which debuted in Iron Man number 7. And
that suit has a name.
I'm getting this.
Oh.
And it also looks a ton like the Hulkbuster suit, which we see in Age of Ultron.
Oh, Igor.
Yes. Happy mocks Tony's time with the Avengers by saying, "Now you're off with the Super Friends." They are not the Super Friends. That's the Justice League of the 70s cartoon. So that was a pretty funny jab at the DC universe.
Yeah, fuck them.
It's worth noting here that as Jarvis spends much of his movie saving Tony, his next on-screen appearance will be when he becomes Vision.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ty Simpkins had been a child actor, and since Iron Man 3, you've seen him in a couple of things, like Jurassic World. He was also seen reprising his role as Harley in Avengers 4.
Yeah, for a fucking eighth of a second.
Yeah, but come on.
I feel like he should have had a speaking piece or like zoomed in or something.
Nah.
Because no one knew who the fuck he was. Because you even we talked about it after I watched it, and you're like, who is that kid? And I think I was the one who found it.
Y'all didn't realize?
I mean, I knew when I saw the movie.
No, you did not. We talked about it. You stop it.
No, I saw when I saw the movie. I saw the movie and told you about the movie.
I know you gave me some little hints, and I was like, and then it happened, and to this day, it's fucking 6 to midnight real fast still.
Apparently, Tony is one of the few fans of the original Westworld. He calls out Savin, Killian's top henchman, for being pretty robotic, which is a Westworld joke. I don't understand why that's in there, because I've only seen season 1 of the HBO show Westworld.
I've seen none.
Let's see here. Thomas, the accountant the Mandarin shoots in the head on live television, is an accountant for Roxxon.
Oh.
Roxxon is kind of the catch-all evil corporation in the MCU. They're a giant evil oil company created by Steve Englehart and Sal Buscema in the pages of Captain America, and have shown up in Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., as well as the Iron Man movies, despite Iron Man's history being littered with evil corporations.
So they're Marvel's Exxon. Got it.
Mm-hmm. With that said, at the end we see... At the post-credit scenes, we see Tony talking to Bruce Banner, basically as a therapist, and that's pretty much it. Did you guys notice anything else that I didn't cover?
And he's not that kind of a doctor.
Yeah, he is not that kind of a doctor. And he apparently fell asleep at the very beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm. I just want to know how Mark 42... Okay, so a missile, right? Like this big took out the Mandarin. When Pepper karate chopped it and shot it and shit.
Okay.
No, I'm saying, all right. But he does the whole thing, 42, to the Mandarin, and it blows up. I should have killed him.
I don't know.
What the fuck? Am I looking too far into it?
Probably. Possibly, yeah.
Yes.
But
Time travel.
Time travel.
Yep.
Yo.
Now, I will say this, of the 3 Iron Man movies, this was probably the one I liked least. But I will say all the suits there at the final battle scene, that made me very, very happy, and it still brought it to a close second.
I say 3 is my second favorite. I feel like number 2 just kind of a little lackluster. In the beginning, it was all right, but just kind of
I mean, I think I like 2 more because it opened so many doors to different storylines, and I think that's why I like it better than 3, because 3 was just strictly Iron Man, and that's it.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of I love the suits. That was probably the best thing, but
I agree. I just hated I hated the Iron Patriot shtick that they did. That was dumb. I hated that the Mandarin was how he was.
I don't know, like, Tony was kind of outcasted, kind of laying low, had to go to Cabela's and buy shit to make homemade bombs, grenades, and shit. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. It is what it is.
We can all agree Iron Man 1's the worst, though.
What?
I'm kidding.
Please go die in a fire so fast.
Jesus.
I had to look around my mic to look at you, Omar. That's what I'm doing.
It was funny because Dave sighed and then you looked at me, but it looked like you were looking at him. Yeah, you're still looking at Dave. Now you're just...
I don't know what you're doing now.
Yeah, now you look like a freaking pigeon and shit.
Apparently, there was also a little Easter egg in there where it stated that Iron Man or Jarvis was going to become Vision, but I'm trying to read it real fast, and I don't get it.
In the third one?
Yeah, in Iron Man 3. Huh. Interesting.
I mean, he really didn't, because he wasn't even in the movie half the time. Because when they landed in Tennessee, Battery died, and then he kept saying the wrong cranberry. And that was, that's what.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so the Easter egg is when Maya Hansen shows up to Tony Stark's house, they show the stockings above the fireplace, and Jarvis has one, and it's red and green.
Oh.
It's their little hint that he was going to become Vision, which apparently Paul Bettany knew about it 3 years before it happened.
That's extremely subtle.
Very subtle. Very
non-existent.
But that's all I got on Iron Man 3. What do you guys got?
You covered it.
Still tore up about why her face is still fucked up, but can't do it.
Well, you win some, you lose some, and you'll have to get on
so far.
Next, we've got Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Very good.
Stephen Strange gets a name drop in this. When Jasper Sitwell's on the roof and he starts going over names about who the what do they call it? The 3 warships that are the targeting ones.
The ones that are going to take out people that are going to be threats to Hydra.
Project Insight.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it zooms in on them. I remember that.
Yeah, and he started dropping names, and one of them was Stephen Strange. And it's just a little nod that, hey, he's going to be in here. Next, we get our first look at Agent 13, which is Sharon Carter.
Oh.
But we don't know exactly who she is just yet, because we just know her as Agent 13. But if you read the comics, then you know.
Yeah.
We see Brock Rumlow, who is Crossbones, and we all know this. However, we don't see him turn evil till about halfway through the movie, and we don't realize he's going to become Crossbones until they show that post-credit scene where what was it, right before the credits? Where they show him in the hospital bed that he's still alive?
Yeah, they pull him up on a gurney.
Let's see. Iron Man was nowhere to be found in this movie, but his name makes several appearances because of, the name Stark was. Co-founder of S.H.I.E.L.D., yada, yada, shit like that. And then at the end, you see Maria Hill. She's working at Stark Industries after S.H.I.E.L.D. goes out of business. Avengers Tower, seen in the Hydra targeting system. It shows what? Tony Stark being targeted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah. So, let's see. Hulk science. Hulk was nowhere to be seen in this movie. However, Nick Fury mentions that he took a drug to slow down his heartbeat that was created by Bruce Banner.
I don't remember that part.
Mm-hmm. It was the only way he could fake his own death, and nobody knew about it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then when Black Widow...
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Taskmaster, yep.
Yep.
Taskmaster could play a role because he trained Crossbones.
True that. Hawkeye and Black Widow.
They fucked. I don't care what you say. Budapest. Yes, I'm Budapest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might have killed some shit, but they also, got them guts rearranged.
Yep. Definitely happened. Definitely happened.
All right, so if you watch the movie basically with a telescope, you'll notice that one of the necklaces that Black Widow's wearing in the movie is an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Considering...
It's probably pointing down, too, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's pointing sideways.
Probably where her guts are.
Considering her past history with Hawkeye, as mentioned in the Avengers, it's probably not a coincidence. But this Easter egg was just speculating that, they could be a power couple in there, but obviously...
Fuck. For the 4.5 of you that watch this shit, you telling me I'm fucking wrong. I will fucking come to probably Virginia where you're at and piece you the fuck up.
Bitch, you ain't gonna do shit.
Stop. Why are you threatening people, Dalton?
Just punch him right in the middle of his back. He'll go down real quick.
Oh, he got real quiet real quick too.
Oh, you're asking how I know.
I don't know if I want to know.
Do I need to talk?
Fuck it. You literally give me the worst insult you possibly could on here. And nothing's going to touch that shit.
This is true.
That could have been life ending for certain people.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I'm prepared for it. Whatever.
I'll leave you alone. It's not really an Easter egg, but Cap's list at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, where he's
basically
all the shit he missed.
Yep.
Which is different for every country, or not every country, but there's different versions of it.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Red Guardian had a different list, I believe. Or no. Cap had different lists for different countries.
Yes. Like there's a different list in Russia, different list in the UK.
You talking about like where the movie actually came out at? Or what are you talking about?
So remember when
yeah, Marvin Gaye, 1973.
Yeah.
Trouble Man soundtrack.
That list is different depending on what country it was released in.
That's what I was asking, where the movie was released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I kind of want to know what those are now.
That's pretty cool. Just blink and you'll miss it, but you see some Tommy Lee Jones in there when they show the pictures of the founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. Howard Stark, Peggy Carter, and Colonel Chester Phillips.
Yeah.
You also get a glance at the Howling Commandos when they show the in the museum. But apparently, because I haven't seen it, they show the Howling Commandos in Agent Carter. Or it was in the one shot of Agent Carter.
Hey, do you guys want to know what the list differences are?
Sure.
So in America, I Love Lucy, Moon Landing, Berlin Wall, Steve Jobs, Pisco, Thai Food, Star Wars, Star Trek, Nirvana, Rocky, Rocky 2, Trouble Man soundtrack.
Hold on. You missed World Cup Finals, Sean Connery, the Beatles.
That's England.
Oh, that's all on the list from the movie.
So basically, I think it's Thai Food Down is the same.
It is.
And
so Australia, AC/DC, Space Travel, Steve Irwin, Skippy the Bush Kangaroo, I'm Tom's, I don't know. But yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
So it's everything above Thai food.
Here's France. You guys want that one?
God, no.
France 98. Louis de. Yep. Something in The Fifth Element.
Yep.
That's how I speak French too.
Daft Punk and
oui.
Fifth Element.
Yep.
Multipass. Let's see. This is okay. So they also talk about in this the Howling Commandos. In the comics, they were led by Nick Fury, and they went up against von Strucker during World War II. But they're changing their story up because Strucker is an agent of Hydra in present day.
Yeah.
And Nick Fury did not lead the Howling Commandos. Stan Lee. You saw it. He was the security guard at the museum. And when Cap stole the Captain America suit from World War II, Stan Lee said, "Ooh, I'm going to get so fired."
Well, he's a watcher, apparently, so.
Another comic book creator had a small cameo in this film. Ed Brubaker, the guy behind the original comic book version of the Winter Soldier, appears in the scene where Bucky Barnes gets his memory wiped.
Memory white. Oh, in the present day.
Yep.
When they're in the old bank.
He gets rebooted, basically.
Yeah.
Robert Redford's Alexander Pierce has a jar of Paul Newman's spaghetti sauce in his fridge, giving us a nice little Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid reunion. That or Marvel is teasing a CGI recreated Newman for Avengers 2.
I'm going to go with the first option.
Yeah, that's a nice little nod. I like that. Batroc. Old George St. Pierre.
Oh, GSP the Jumper.
He's a bit of a joke of a character in the comics, but he gave the character a bit of an edge in the film. The comic book version took the name Batroc the Leaper because he's good at jumping, no joke, and has no superpowers beyond being an above-average hand-to-hand fighter. St. Pierre definitely did some leaping in that fight scene with Cap and is even wearing a top similar to Patrick's trademark purple and yellow jumpsuit in the comics.
I feel like he wasn't given enough credit. He was literally in there for 2 minutes, and then that was it.
Well, they gave him more than he was due based on the actual comic version of that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, basically what they're saying is the comic version of this guy is a bitch. But they gave it a little bit more fight to it when he was fighting Cap on the ship.
Cap got, like, punched once. It wasn't even a fight.
It was still a pretty good combat scene.
Yeah, it was all right.
Artem Zola. He had a small role in the first Captain America. Winter Soldier, he was digitized. It's not an Easter egg, but considering it's pretty hard to miss, his appearance is a cheeky reference to the comic book version where he was a walking computer. Instead of actually having a walking computer, they just made him a computer.
A whole ass computer.
Yep.
Although, wasn't there a hold on a second. Wasn't there a reference to it in the first Avenger as well?
What's that?
There was a reference to his appearance in the comics in the first Avenger. Because when they first show him, or one of the times they show him, he's behind like a magnifying glass or something like that, and like a.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The next one. I saw this when I first saw the movie, but I forgot about it until Anthony pointed it out to me. My Ball Pit co-host. You guys have seen Pulp Fiction, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the drink.
I hate you. Nick Fury is apparently a Quentin Tarantino fan. On his tombstone at the end of the movie has the inscription, "The Path of the Righteous Man, Ezekiel 25:17," echoing one of the most iconic monologues in movie history from Pulp Fiction.
You didn't catch that the first time you watched it?
I did.
Oh.
I forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
And Anthony pointed it out. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. Which I thought was really fucking cool.
Just like his lightsaber has "bad motherfucker" written on it.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
There's two things. Yeah. One, he's the only purple one. He was the only purple one so that he could pick himself out in the huge fight scenes. And his says "bad motherfucker" on it, just like his wallet in Pulp Fiction.
No shit. I did not know that. I knew it was purple so he could point himself out, but I didn't know it said "bad motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that when we review Star Wars.
We will. But they went so far to make a whole comic series of how he got his purple crystal, though, just because he came up with it.
No shit.
I mean, other people have had purple and shit, but not Mace Windu, you know what I mean? Like Darth Revan, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. With Hydra outed as a huge threat and the Winter Soldier Stinger scene featuring some big reveals in that Hydra base, it's no wonder why the Avengers are going to need to get the team back together because they're going after Von Strucker in Age of Ultron. The Loki Pokey Stick. The staff that Thanos gave Loki in Avengers makes a small appearance in the mid-credit scenes when they do the little scene in Sokovia with Strucker, and then they show the twins, which are when they show the twins, which are Wanda and Pietro.
I did not know his name.
Yep, the Maximoff twins.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Also, if it's depending on which story arc you're going after, they are the children of Magneto.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that. Which, that can't be a thing right now, but...
It might be a thing.
They referred to them as the orphans, didn't they?
They did. Because, quote-unquote, their parents were killed in a bombing used by bombs from Tony Stark's factory. Now, Magneto could show up somewhere in the fucking future and basically be like, I'm your fucking, who's your daddy? I'm your daddy.
Well, they did that with Quicksilver in the not First Class, but fuck the
Apocalypse.
One after that. Apocalypse,
Yes.
yeah.
They did, but they didn't. Like, we found out that's what it was, but he never told Magneto.
True.
Well, it was never. I don't think they actually flat out said it. It was very, 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 very strongly implied.
Oh, no. He said it.
Did it?
Yeah. Quicksilver said, yeah, he's my dad.
Because he was in the basement with his mom, and that's basically when she broke the news to him.
Yep. Because they were watching him on TV. It was a replay, or it was like kind of whatever happened after Days of Future Past, where they saw him on TV in Washington.
He was in the stadium.
Yep. Well, he brought the stadium to the White House lawn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But no, you're not wrong.
I'm not right, though. Kind of.
They kind of teased Bucky as the next Captain America, but we know moving forward that that's not going to happen.
He's fucking crazy.
However, I did get some plot points for Bucky and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I want that shit to drop.
So it ties into. I mean, do we want to talk about this right now?
Fucking rabbit hole.
Okay. So it ties into our theory of the Thunderbolts. Basically, since the government's taken over mutant registration and all that stuff, hero registration, they want Falcon, whoever holds the Captain America shield, they want them to take the super soldier serum. It's the serum that they steal from the Russians in Black Widow. Because all Falcon and Winter Soldier takes place after Endgame, which obviously takes place after Black Widow. It's the red serum. But the red serum has a controlling agent. Basically, you're going to be under the control of who gives it to you. Go ahead. I had to finish my thought before I forgot.
So, with that series, I don't remember his name. He's Canadian. But he plays literally a new Captain America.
So there is a story arc for him in the comics. And I got to look it up real quick. What was his name? He had a story arc in the comics, and his name is motherfucker.
That's not his name.
No, it's not. John Walker. So his name is John Walker, and in the comics, which came out in 1986, Captain America 323 as Super Patriot. He was basically made to be Captain America's fucking nemesis, and then took over the mantle for a while.
And now he's going to be a U.S. agent?
Yep, because he comes back from Afghanistan or something as a wounded vet, yada yada, and then takes the serum, and he's under the control of General Ross.
Oh, that's not good.
And he is the new Captain America, which is why you saw that picture of him with the shield in the Captain America outfit, because he took the serum, but Falcon didn't want to.
But did you see his beret? I know I'm getting a little off, but there's a shot of him. He's coming out with his armor in a sling, and his Ranger beret is tan. That thing is so fucked up. It looks like Chef Boyardee in there. Like, come on.
It's fucking Hollywood, bro. It's Hollywood.
It's Disney. They couldn't pay some old boy an extra $20 an hour to tell him how to shape his beret or shape it for him.
You're being too picky right now, and I just do not. My DD214 says I don't give a fuck.
So here's since we already went down rabbit hole, I'm curious if they're going to in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, if there's ever going to be any more visits to Wakanda.
I don't know. They didn't mention it when I was looking up some plot points, but I do know that there are going to be some appearances by Avengers.
Because they've already called him the White Wolf.
Yes. So it's possible that there would be at least one visit to Wakanda.
Maybe in the next one with Doctor Doom?
Maybe. Now, opening this can of corn, we could go down such a deep rabbit hole. But there was a link that I sent you guys to a video where I can't remember the name of the story arc it was, but it was basically where Magneto loses his shit. And that's how he's introduced and Doctor Doom's brought in and yada, yada, yada.
And he fucks up everything.
Mm-hmm. But apparently Quicksilver's supposed to make a reappearance in either WandaVision or in Multiverse of Madness. So all this stuff is going to tie together. But
I don't think
a lot of this stuff... Huh?
I don't think WandaVision is going to be any good.
Oh, I think it's going to be great.
It's doing it like different years, and one time they're in the Brady Bunch house, another time it was fucking stupid looking.
Because they're taking different storylines from the comics.
Ugh. And I think we actually will officially see the old school Scarlet Witch costume at some point.
I mean,
yep, there was an image that there was actually an image that I saw of her in it.
I just wonder how old boy could pump babies into her when he's a computer. That's what I want to know.
Well, they mentioned that in what was it, Civil War and in Infinity War, that he was basically becoming more human.
I think it was just Infinity War that he's evolving, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. How can you evolve that? Little swimmers. How?
I don't fucking know.
He's got a freaking Infinity Stone in his forehead.
Well, not anymore.
Not right now, he don't.
Well, no, he doesn't right now, but...
Time travel.
Yes,
I am curious how they're going to bring him back, because that's going to be like a big thing. But apparently, Multiverse of Madness, is that supposed to come before or after WandaVision?
I don't know.
Because I know everything's fucking delayed right now because Rona.
Release date.
What?
Hold on. Clancy's The Division. Not wrong thing. WandaVision release date.
It said Division.
The first episode of WandaVision is December 2020. By the way, if I misunderstood you, you can tap on your request to correct it.
All right, so apparently it comes before.
Your frustration.
Apparently it comes before Doctor Strange.
See.
So I wonder how this is going to work. I really do.
Time travel.
Maybe. Unless it's just going to be her alternate mind-bending universes that she puts everybody through in Age of Ultron. I don't know.
That's... I feel it. I don't know.
Anyways, we're going to get the fuck out of here unless you guys got anything else.
Nah, fam.
I got something. Random celebrity generator.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Let's go, D-Money.
Oh, this one has numbers. All right, so y'all going to pick a number.
Oh, God.
Omar, pick number between 1 and 8.
4.
You can't because she's already in it. Pick another one.
Why not? You can recast.
Nope. Not right now. Not yet.
3.
All right, we're going to do another rerun on this. All right. Okay, none of these people were in there. Pick one.
4.
Toby Keith.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dave.
What's up?
1 through 8.
3.
Sean P. Diddy Combs. All right. Pick one. Dave, pick one for me.
7.
7. I don't know who that is. Pick another one.
Who is it?
I clicked away as some Spanish name.
All right, 7.
It's Edward Norton. Can't. Pick another one.
1.
He's already been in there. Can't do it. Do it again.
3.
All right, Lady Gaga.
I think Omar got the easiest one, and that one's still difficult.
I don't even know who he got. Who'd you
get?
Got
Toby Keith.
Oh, God.
That's not even an actor. Well, a good actor.
Who did I get? Lady Gaga.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. You can't use fucking Puff Daddy for shit.
You want another one?
Yeah, give me another one. I can't put anything on Puff Daddy.
All right, 1 through 8, go.
6.
Jason Schwartzman?
Hang on. I know that name.
He's about goofy as fuck looking.
Jason Schwartzman. I think I know exactly who that is. Oh, I know who he is. He was in oh fuck. Hey, Omar, you remember that movie Rushmore?
Vaguely, sort of. Think.
Let's see here. He was in the show Fargo, but I've never seen that. He was in Parks and Recreation.
I haven't watched it.
He was in, let's see, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He was Gideon.
Haven't watched that either.
Oh. He was in, oh, never mind. He wasn't credited, so he wasn't in there that long. Fuck. No, he was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
All right. So, Toby Keith, right?
Oh my God.
Let's hear it.
And you'll see the reason I picked this. This is all I got. Apparently, there is a character by the name of Vincent Stewart in Marvel Comics, codenamed Redneck.
Perfect.
Yep. All right, we're not even going to discuss that one any further.
Whose name later changed to Skybolt, but he's a mutant apparently.
Jesus.
Fuck it, I'll go. So, Lady Gaga, either an older Gwen Stacy or Emma Frost.
Not bad.
I can see that.
I feel like she could pull Emma Frost off.
I'm looking at this guy, dude. There ain't shit I would cast him as.
Jason Schwartzman?
Yeah.
All right, give me another number.
No, I got to figure this out. Actually, you know what? Looking at one of them, I would cast him as Justin Hammer.
Yo, why does he look like a poor man's Jared Leto?
He really does. This image, I would cast him as Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. Yeah, poor man's Jared Leto. Great value Jared Leto.
It's not even, he's like oldie, Jared Leto.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, that was terrible. I hated that one. It was so bad. I don't like picking numbers. Just do the random one and just tell us who we got. And if they're in it, we can recast. We cannot pick them for the same character.
Unless it's Robert Downey Jr.
No, you got to find something else.
Nope.
You have to. Okay, the only exemptions are Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Evans. Everybody else is fair game.
That's fair. I can deal with that. All right. How about Stephen Hawking? Kidding.
Professor X.
You guys want another one, like where we don't do that dumb shit?
Nah, I think that's good.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
You sure you don't want to do Ron Jeremy?
All right, how about we pick it, like keep it to like at least more known actors?
That's a pretty known name.
Yeah, in the acting world.
That are, in normal movies.
Anyways. Who?
I mean, granted, he's been in Boondock Saints, so.
True.
Didn't he also get schwacked in Boondock Saints?
Yes, he did.
Okay, just making
He
sure.
did. He very much did.
Well, he was beating his meat.
Yep. All right. Well, that's a good note to end on. I find. Check us out next week for our review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2 and Thor: The Dark World. We'll see you next week. Jesus fuck.